So once again, I'm Dondoli, and this time I'm gonna play Knytt Stories. The category is called All Expansion Levels, which is just what it sounds like. Can I just have the mouse for 1 second, just so I can start the first level? I don't need it anymore. See if we can find the screen. There we go. Okay. So, starting out with a strange dream, time will start on first movement. In 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this is my favorite 2D platformer of all time, and 2D platformer is my favorite genre of game, so I suppose it is my favorite game. It's hard to say. I just finished playing Unravel, which definitely looks a lot better than this game, I can admit that. But I would say the most important thing with 2D platformers is the movement. How you control your character, how responsive your character is, that kind of things. And no game does it better than Knytt Stories. I dare you to prove me wrong. In addition to that, what makes this game so great is that it has an integrated level editor, so fans can create their own levels, and I can play those levels. So there's an endless stream of new content for me to check out. Even though the game is over 10 years old, I can still have brand new experiences with it, so it's just perfect, really. Category all expansion levels. So the game was made by Nicholas, and he released a couple levels after the release of the game, and so this category beats all of those. It's 5 levels that I'm going to run the any percent of one after another. This guy is random, I just barely snuck under there. Here comes a very tight jump. Ah, damn it! Rip Deathless. It is a tight jump though. What? Okay, hold on. I can't believe what's happening. We can do this, Okay, there we go. First ish try. Okay, so precise movement across there. So in the game you have a bunch of collectible power-ups that enhance your movement, or gives you double jump, or different things. So I'll be collecting various power-ups throughout each of the levels. Strange Dream is a pretty straightforward level to run, which is why I picked it first. Gives me a chance to warm up a bit. I suppose I needed more warm-up before that jump. Oh well. So yeah, just the movement in this game, I cannot really put it in words, it's just perfect. So there I picked up a key. I need 2 keys for this level. And I also picked up the umbrella, which is a toggable item, which you can pull out to glide when you want to. You can't have it, or you can have it out as much as you want, but it slows you down, so try and minimize it. I will use it here though, to hopefully avoid grabbing a ledge, just with minimum umbrella time. Here comes a nice jump, hopefully I get it. I didn't get it, but I saved it. I've done this run now in 2 marathons and I missed that jump in both of them. It's my favorite jump. Unbelievable. So yeah, we're backtracking a little bit. Not much more though, because we're gonna deviate. Because now we have enough jumping power to reach up here, as well as up here. And enough gliding power to reach over here. So this level is really open world, but the speedrun is of course linear. Here we get the final power-ups that I need for this level, which is the second key as well as the hologram. With the hologram, I'm able to create a hologram of myself, which is able to trick enemies into trying to attack the hologram instead of me. certain enemies are just guarding pathways, and you cannot get past them unless you're in holographic state. You'll see that coming up right here. This guy here, so I'm just gonna be able to walk straight past him because I have the hologram. Now we're reaching the end of the first level here. Whoa. One tile gaps. That's the first level. Next up is Skyflower. This is a really fun level. It's very fast. Whoop, helps if you enter it. So yeah, we're starting out having to go just up. Just a lot of up. And then once I'm at the top, I'm gonna have to fall back down. So I'm gonna have to avoid everything that you see here. This is the level that has the notorious world record time of 1 minute 9 seconds. And it's a really addictive run where you just run this level alone because it's so fast and input heavy. I really enjoy it. There we go. Now we're gonna fall down. This is the end of Skyflower. So this Gustav's daughter has this overworld here that you see, and we're gonna visit each area at least twice. Whoa! Whoa, 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 what happened there? Input delay or something. Can I blame that? It's actually barely that I made it the second time as well. I'll try not to dip myself in the lava here, at least not too often. Okay, there we go. This power-up just enhances my jump. Alright, so here I'm gonna do unintended death. So in the screen after this screen, pay attention to the third obstacle. Because now, as I respawn, you'll see that it's like in a favorable position in the cycle. So, not many intended death strats in this game, but there's one of them. And I love that. The blue power-up is the double jump, which allows me to double jump. It's fun revisiting each area as you get more powerful. What used to be an obstacle is not anything anymore. So now we're gonna meet Gustav himself. Right there. His daughter is locked in the storage room. To rescue her. Pinnacle of storytelling. Okay, this next section is pretty tough. Nice. You get the hologram again. We're gonna need to get past the exact same enemy, or the exact same kind of enemy as the levels, two levels ago. Previous time we had this power up. First, we need to traverse back here. Alright. Went pretty well. Now, there's not going to be an intended death this time on the visit. It's going to be a pretty precise jump instead. Up, here we go. And up. Very nice. There's a hollow here. Up. Past these enemies. This is the key we need to rescue Gustav's daughter. Title drop, I suppose. Okay. Reaching the end of this level as well. And there's 2 levels to go. This level is unfinished. The author simply lost interest. Unfortunately, the author also left some animals in this world. We need to get into a place where they can survive. Because currently, for some reason, the lore says that they cannot live where they are, so we have to transport them somewhere else. As you can tell, this is a very story-based game, full of cutscenes and dialogue. That's what I love in gaming, right? Okay, so how do you help animals? Simple, with dynamite. Pick up the dynamite there. Here we help the animals, I swear. I swear that I was helping them there. Now this level is finished. And we are moving on to the final level. Underwater Adventure. In my opinion, this is the hardest level in the run. Other people will say it's Gustav's daughter. But this one is no picnic. So here I have to memorize the layout of the room. Just like that. Ride this wind up. And now I'm gonna have to, well, first I'm gonna raise the water level to level 4. To level 4. Because I need to grab a power up right here. If I can reach it. And then you're supposed to use all the different water levels to traverse a couple of rooms and find the code, but I know the code already, I just have to input it fast, which is probably trickier. Here goes. Very good. This section is pretty tricky. Pulled the umbrella there just for safety. I didn't trust it. Okay, now this next section is tough because the enemy that's gonna pop out of the water is random. His projectiles are random as well. You have to pass him 4 times, and it just requires very precise movement if you want to go fast, which I do. Okay, that's good. This gives us the fastest laser cycle. I'm gonna skip this save here. It's sort of a marathon save, but I'll just do that instead. And hopefully don't die here. Easy peasy. I don't trust that. Okay, here's another code. Very good. And not too much left because Niflas put a nice shortcut in this level. Once you get the climbing ability there, just backtrack 2 screens and you go up here, and eventually you'll find a warp. Take you to the end. But first, spooky ghosts. And now we're gonna solve a puzzle here. And there we go, we just saved the world by blowing up that little machine. Time is coming up as soon as I reach the boat, and time. Okay. So that was Knytt Stories. Thank you for watching. I'm Don Dolly. If you're into 2D platformers as much as I am, you might want to check out my stream. That's mostly what I do. I'm gonna try and find a new one to speedrun next. But more than anything, if you like 2D platformers, check out this game. You can do !KS in my chat. You'll find a download link. It's great, it's free, and it's endless fun. That was my time. Next we have Overcooked with a million different people, so stay tuned for that.